one of the Hindu Trinity, Lord Shiva, is known to be the destroyer. Other two, Brahma and Vishnu, being creator and preserver according to various Puranas. The destructive energies are released by Lord Shiva, which dismantles all of the creation to start a new one. Shiva is known to house both the calm as Bholenath and the fierce like Kala Bhairav and Veerabhadra. Shiva is the source of a large amount of natural energy and passion that gives rise to his extreme behavior. Goddess Parvati brings out this balance in his life, and they are incomplete without each other. Shiva is also the cosmic dancer, Nataraja, an ascetic, a yogi, and Ardhanarishvara, the androgynous union of Shiva and his consort in one body, half male and half female. One of the names given to Lord Shiva is Pashupatinath, which means master of animals. However, this description of animals includes every being. Who is Lord Shiva? It is humanly impossible to describe Shiva in words. He is beyond words and expressions. But let us look into what Hindu scriptures talk about Shiva. Shiva Sahasranama, 1008 names of Lord Shiva include Mahadev, the great god, Mahesh, Rudra, Nilkantha, the blue-throated one, and Ishvara, the supreme god, Mahayogi, or the great ascetic, who symbolize the highest form of austere penance and abstract meditation, which results in salvation. Shiva Puranas, Chapter 3 Shatrudra Samhitas, Section 17 talks about Rudra form of Lord Shiva. According to Svetasvatara Upanishad of Krishna Yajurveda, Rudra is everything, the self, the Brahman. There is no second to Rudra. Rudra is truly one, for the knowers of Brahman do not admit the existence of a second. He alone rules all the worlds by his powers. He dwells as the inner self of every living being. After having created all the worlds, he, their protector, takes them back into himself at the end of time. Svetasvatara Upanishad 3.2. Shiva's Appearance. Shiva is a dark-skinned austere with a blue throat. Shiva's hair is matted and coiled on his head, adorned with a snake and a crescent moon. Ganga is always depicted flowing out of his top knot. Shiva is also the god with 3 eyes. The third eye, in the middle of his forehead, is always closed and only opens to annihilate an evildoer. While the other gods are adorned with gold and gemstones, Shiva is adorned with a garland of skulls, Rudraksh beads, or a snake hanging from his neck. On the one hand, Shiva holds his Trishul. The Trishul usually has a damru or wasted drum tied to it. On another hand, he holds a conch shell and a Rudraksh mala, and on the third, a club or a bow. Shiva wears a tiger or leopard skin around his waist, and his upper body is usually bare but smeared with ashes, as it befits an ascetic. Why is Shiva the destroyer? In the Hindu Trinity, Brahma is referred to as a creator, Vishnu as a preserver, and Shiva as the destroyer. The work of Brahma involved creating new worlds and bringing life to them. That of Vishnu involved managing and sustaining the world with his energies, and that of Shiva involved destroying and withdrawing the manifestations. Creation ends at the point of Mahapralaya, when manifestation is withdrawn back into the great void. This is when Shiva begins his Shiva Tandav, his famous cosmic dance. From his dance, the destructive energies are released and activated that dismantle all of the creation. Read. Whenever Shiva is referred to as the destroyer, it means that he destroys the bad and paves a new beginning. Shiva performs the dissolution task of dissolving everything into him. He destroys your gross form, the identification you have about yourself, so that you return back to where you actually came from. You merge back into the absolute bliss called Shiva himself. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel.